Hi Richard, Unidrive
Hi, Alex.
M700.
Yes.
What's it all about?
Well, this represents our maximum level of motor control performance, both induction motors and synchronous motors. And
What applications would you use this for?
for anything that needs high dynamic control of the motor for positioning or acceleration generally. But where we really differentiate ourselves is when we need to implement an application program on the drive. So rather than having to use a PLC or external motion controller, you can often implement that within the drive. And that's where you would use either the MCI 200 or MCI 210 if you wanted to use modern programming languages based on codices, which you do in our case using the MCS platform programming environment.
And what about a lot of machine builders who are using a specific communications protocol? Are you tied to any one network using Unidrive?
No, we're not tied to any one network. You see, the MCI 210 does have Ethernet on board because that's the most common and fastest growing, so we use that as our system bus, if you like, and can synchronize drives over that. In fact, if you have the MCI 210, that can be a master controller for multiple other drives, so it can be the controller for a network of drives. If you just want the extra application programming capability, you use the MCI 200. That has no ports on it, so just the extra application program execution capability.
And what about the power rating between within the range? So what does the power go from and
Well,
to?
M700 goes all the way from 0.75 kilowatts up to, with our latest power sizes connected in parallel, could be 2.8 megawatts or beyond, limited only by your the design of your busbar system, really. But from a control point of view, we can connect them all in parallel. You mentioned being tied to field buses, and our network of choice is Ethernet, but because we're not tied to any other one, and the fact that we've got 3 option slots, we can connect any of our other field bus option modules in there to connect to the field bus of your choice. And because we could put 2 in there, it can actually act as a gateway between 2 systems if that's what you really need to do, without buying a network converter of any sort.
And I know that OEM machine builders are interested and concerned with safety. What about these 2 option modules that we can see here?
Yeah, well, if you need to make your drive part of a safety network, then we provide these options so that you can provide safety functionality within the drive, taking away the cost of a small cubicle mounted safety PLC. So it's not the complete safety solution, but allows it to become a part of a safety system.
Okay, excellent. Thank you, Richard.